Thank you for choosing OATM 1. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for your English program of every Saturday and Sunday on your national television. We start by Mali news. The Central Bank of West African State held its 16th day of dissemination of Mali's external account this Tuesday, placed under the theme popularization of the results of a survey on remittance from migrant workers. The day was marked by communication on the evolution of external accounts in 2022 as well as the outlook for the years 2023 and 2024. Opening at the beginning of the week of the Bamako International Conference, a space for discussion on improving the living condition of women, the fight against violence against women, and the emergence of women facing the multiple and complex challenges of time. Regional authorities are increasing action to improve the living condition of Kidal residents. The economic and sport sector are waking up slowly but surely. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ORTM News. We began with the holding of the 16th day of dissemination of Mali's external accounts about the Central Bank of West African States. A day marked by communications on the evolution of the external accounts in 2022 as well as the outlook for the coming year. Report Sokona Kamisoko and Angel Dambele.
Mali's external accounts are not opened with a credit card. This has been addressed at the 16th edition of BCAO Dissemination Day about Mali's external accounts. It then becomes necessary for the state and the private sector to design and implement policies with the aim of reducing this challenge. By finding solutions to the issue, particular attention was paid to the Malian diaspora. According to our interlocutor, Mali has a dynamic diaspora in all its regions. Mali's contribution to the fight against poverty and economic development is necessarily recognized. The state is involved with other actors to facilitate the conditions for carrying out its transfers in favor of migrant workers, their families, and entirely Mali. During this 16th edition of BCAO Dissemination Day about Mali's external accounts, several speeches were delivered. They focus in particular on 2022 and the prospects for the year 2023 and 2024.
In order to improve the living condition of women, the fight against violence against women, and the emergence of the fairer sex, an international conference took place in Bamako this week. Experts discussed these issues in order to find solutions to improve and facilitate the integration and empowerment of women. Let's follow this story with Bakary Kanouté and Angel Dambele.
Gender and social inequalities linked to sex academics from Niger, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Benin, Cameroon, and Mali addressed the issue. It was during Bamako International Meeting, an initiative of the African Center for Scientific Research and Innovation, an organization which constantly reflects on women issues' way of promoting their empowerment in a changing world. People with strong-minded are therefore committed to the fight for women development, hence Bamako International Meeting had a favorable response at all levels. Several communications were presented by the panelists, such as gender disparities in the labor market in Africa, south of the Sahara, the role that human capital plays in the Malian case, sexual assault on internally displaced women in Burkina Faso, what protective means.
In Kidal, the regional authorities have launched a series of activities aimed at innovating all public spaces. First up is the Kidal Municipal Stadium. Sidi El Medi Ak Al Bakar and Gassou Jara for Mali News.
The image of Kidal changes more and more. Kidal is the eighth administrative city of Mali. Now that is a significant moment for the authorities of Kidal to restore the authority of state. Objectively, the authorities of Kidal wanted to change the image of Kidal. It's unacceptable to see other colors or flag in Kidal. For this reason, the new authorities of Kidal have gone out to show the color of Malian flag. The color of our flag is green, yellow, red. This color is an honor and pride for us. In this case, it is important for everybody to valorize this color. From then on, we can't see another flag or color anywhere in Kidal. The vice governor of Kidal and his delegation was very excited about this operation. The vice governor of Kidal said that everybody was very happy to see again the flag of Mali in the region of Kidal, green, yellow, red.
In Bamako, Kouroua, Christmas has been celebrated at the Evangelical Protestant Church and at the Cathedral School. Christian faithful pray for peace and national cohesion. Report Yusuf Jagte and Gausu DIARRA.
The restoration of security, peace, national cohesion, and defense anywhere in our country is the main theme of Christmas 2023. Together, they prayed with hearts in order that we can live together in the society. We are in the Gospel and Protestant Church of Bamako, Croix. In this today's ceremony, we worship God. We dedicate our worship to God and Jesus. Jesus was born on December 24, but unfortunately, everybody didn't know that he was born on December 24 at night. Angels and shepherds celebrated his birth. On December 25, people knew his birth. On December 25, people knew Jesus' birth, and also they celebrated Jesus' birth. People were very happy and joyful. The gospel is a name. His name is Jesus Christ. The humanity needs him in order to be saved. The humanity tried much strategy and a lot of political actions and ideology to answer man's sin. Political system rules the earth, the nations, and the countries, but save humanity and souls. At this period, we need a man who can sacrifice himself to save humanity. That is Jesus Christ. That is Christmas. Human being has been powerful, saved by Almighty God. Then our nation needs to be totally set free. We want to escape from terrorism. It is time to pray. Christians community prayed peace, integrity, and everything for our country.
The General Delegate of the Association of Groups of Protestant Evangelical Churches and Missions in Mali requested the clemency of Jesus Christ for a standing Mali. More detail with Bouakar Kanouté and Ramata Ali Gisse.
Mali's Christian faithful celebrated Christmas Eve last Sunday night. For the occasion, the Evangelical Church of Bamako Kura chose the theme, The Evangelical, a Man to Save Humanity. The ceremony was attended by the Minister of Religious Affairs, Worship and Customs, Dr. Muhammadu Kone, and several other personalities. The Minister of Religious Affairs welcomed the good prayers and blessing for Mali, unity, living together, and conviviality. He appreciated the message of peace preached by the Christian community, dedicated and committed to the homeland. That's why we strongly welcome the faith that drives them and the courage to keep moving forward. He stressed before pointing out the importance that this community represents for our country. The Delegate General of Mali's Church explained that the theme is a passage taken from the Gospel. According to Dr. Nu Aga Infayatara, it's a power of God for the salvation of believers without discrimination or exclusion. We want to preach peace, freedom, power, and salvation for every man. It stressed the bracing heart in the spirit of the gospel, which is a power of God to liberate all mankind. We simply want to go into the spirit of the gospel to pray for the liberation, the reformation of Malikura, which the Christian leader, and to say that we only have Mali, which is not extensible. Our peace depends on this country. We can only pray that this becomes a reality for all our compatriots, said Dr. Nu Aga Infayatara. We gave nothing to God to have this joy. He confessed before Christmas is a joy for women, because Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ, was invited by the angel because she is a pure woman, and the feast was a beautiful one, with the children singing songs of praise to Jesus.
The Christmas celebration took place peacefully in Sikasso. Prayers for the nation were offered during masses in the various churches of the city. Highlight with Mustafa Doumbia and Ramata Ligise.
It's Christmas 2023 celebration to be celebrate peacefully in Sikasso. This celebration of the Nativity of Jesus Christ is marked by masses organized the day before in the different churches like the Sikasso Cathedral and the Evangelical Church of Sanibugu 1. This celebration continues in the morning as well as in family. The pastor and some Christian faithful during the Sikasso Mass pronounced, "May the Malians during this Christmas period, which is the birth of Jesus, the Prince of Peace, be in good health. May this festive season bring peace, love, and joy to every corner of our beautiful country. May the differences that separate us be overcome by love and mutual respect. May the peace of Christmas shine on Mali, uniting hearts and minds in lasting harmony. And may it also protect the Southern and Malian people." This beautiful celebration was accompanied by choreographies, dances, and especially songs to carry out the festivity.
This week, Ramata Ali Gise and her guests are interested in social network. Follow their point of view.
I'm Sekine Monito Samake, a student at Kabalazo University, probably majoring in English.
Do you think social networks have bring people together, or have they driven them apart? Why or why not?
Oh, of course, I do think that social networks have brought people together because actually you can stay here and talk to someone who is living far away from you. This is something that is connecting us right now. In the passing times, this was not possible. So I think this is something that is very good.
My name is Alimata Kamara. I'm a student at Kabbalah University license, and I'm majoring in logistic and transport management too. Oh, I feel like social network has both like negative impact and positive impact on our life. Like for example, you can live in Mali and your brother may live in London. You will be able to keep in touch with that person. That is a good side. But we had heard certain stories about people getting hurt, sometimes meeting people online that may not be that good to them. So this may be one of the negative sides of it.
My name is Mr. Sega Semega. I am student at Kabbalah University and also student at EcoSIP.
What are the main advantages you find in using social networks?
Okay, I think when we talk about the importance of social media's impact on our life, we have also to talk about in two different ways, which means social media has a positive side and negative side as well. Because social media has an impact on us in positive side, which means people use it to do their business, e-commerce, like the company of Jack Ma does every time from China, okay? And also people use it in positive side because they want to do their business, they want to communicate with people far away from them. those who lived, from Gabon or America, people sometimes communicate with them, okay? The reason why social media sometimes has impact on us. However, it has also a negative side, which means people sometimes use network to do bad things with them, which like bad videos, bad images, and also sometimes we can notice that in the classroom, one teacher are explaining the lesson, you will have seen that some students are focused on their telephone. They are listening, they are sending vocal to their girlfriends. I think this is very bad, okay? So this is the impact on our life. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Do you think social networks have an impact on your mental and emotional well-being? Why or why not?
Yes, of course. Social media sometimes has impact on my emotional, sometimes very good. Because I myself, I cannot spend all day without using my telephone. Even at least to check, some word on the internet, whether it can be, ChatGPT or Google or WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp every day because I'm so tactful with the WhatsApp. And also I want to communicate with my friends, sending them vocals, message, text them, hit them up, so on and so forth.
My name is Musa Sidibe. I am a student at Kabbalah's University. So I do, yes, that's true. Because at this moment, me myself, I cannot do so many things on social media. And I generally watch those videos on social media, and on social media we can learn so many things from different teachers on YouTube like this. And those I have some specific mentors on social media too, because now I follow them their video, and really this is something that I really appreciate. And even I try sometimes even to imitate those videos that I appreciate a lot, and they are so important for me too. Even I myself in my neighborhood, there are some people now, they ask me, oh, Mr. Musa, what are you doing at this moment? I tell them that me, I'm following now my mentors on YouTube or Instagram. Like really, I learned so many things with different teachers or mentor on YouTube like this.
What negative aspect do you observe in the use of social networks?
So, okay, some negative steps that I can observe in using of the social networks is, or the first one is the spread of misinformation, yeah, addiction, and social isolation, and after the comparison and envy. That's something now. That's why they say the thief of comparison is the thief of joy. So that's not good at all. When we see so many things on social network like this, we do not have to try to imitate them, because we are not in the same situation. We are not in the same boat, as they say in English.
Calendar is a tool that allows people to schedule meetings and so on. At the end of the year eve, the calendar is the most producing by the printing room. Today, Angel and her team are interested in the calendar. Follow the report.
The calendar allows us to schedule that extend over a year divided into months, weeks, and days. This communication tool can be represented in various forms. Soon we are getting the end of the year 2023. We are at an imprint service, a printing house, and there are already attacks of making New Year calendars.
Cette année, nous avons une baisse notoire des commandes. Et également dans les commandes parce que
This year, we notice a notable drop in orders and also a delay in orders because we started producing a lot from December. Now production is going well, and we estimate we will be able to satisfy customers by mid-January. Taking into account the order number of calendars at the same time last year, we have a drop of almost 40%, whereas usually on this date, we are around 200,000 calendars. Today we are slightly over 100,000 calendars made. So this indicates all the difficulties that businesses in Mali are experiencing. I invited all Malians to be united for the lasting peace in Mali because the current situation makes trouble a lot and it is up to all of us to protect our country. By the occasion, I wish Happy New Year to you all, particularly our army without whom peace is not achievable. I also wish Happy New Year to Transition President and his government, to members of the National Council of the Transition and all the authorities. I pray for the success of the transition.
Je souhaite aussi pleine réussite au président de la transition et au gouvernement et également au CNT.
There are many users of this communication medium.
My name is Molon Konate, the General Secretary of Mande English Club. You know, the calendar today, most of person use is name is Gregorian calendar. You know, the one who introduced it, his name is Pope Gregory XIV. Now in 1582. So, but after that we had another calendar which name is the Julia calendar. This was used also for most of the European people, and we have also the calendar used by the Islam. His name is Hijri calendar.
First of all, my name is Yaya Watra. I'm the current chairperson of NCB English Club. I use calendar to schedule my activities, okay, and I also use calendar to spot in time. If the compass is used to spot in the space, the calendar is used to spot in time. For example, our different social activities, I use calendar to schedule those activities, our club activities, our events, and also in the social scale, the calendar is also used. For example, let us think about school exam. We talk about the school program. Then the calendar is used to design those school pedagogical activities. So calendar is used to spot in time, in the past, and also in present. Why not in the future?
According to one of our interlocutors, the calendars are meaningful as far as is concerned. He uses a Islamic calendar.
I am Abdullah Mohammed Bari, the Secretary of External Relations of the Mande English Club. I use the Hijri calendar because I am a Muslim. I do follow this footstep of Islam. In that light, I decided to be using the Hijri calendar that was established by Abu Muttalib in the name of our prophet for the migration from Mecca to Medina. So he created this calendar in order for the Muslims to be using it. And God Almighty talk about calendar even in the Quran. In Surah Tawbah, verse 36, he said he have created the month in the year with 12 months. And we all know that the calendars that we are using is based on time, is based on numbers, is based on days, is based on weeks, is based on months.
By the occasion, let us wish Happy New Year to all Malians, especially viewers of our TV program, English Time.
Thank you for watching us. We will be together next Saturday and Sunday, same time, same channel, ORTM1. May God bless Mali. Goodbye.